Welcome to the third cast of MMOSmackTalk.com. Your hosts tonight are Vince, Paul, and Ryan, and they are locked and loaded, ready to feed your gaming soul with the latest from the MMO gaming world. So buckle up and let this Vipercast take you for a ride.
Hey all, this is Vince and welcome to this week's Vipercast. In this segment, we're going to be discussing a little program called MMOglider, which a lot of you are probably familiar with. We'll also be jumping into Age of Conan and talking about the different races and classes, which makes it up. Welcome, Paul and Ryan.
How you doing?
Welcome,
Paul,
Al Gore.
Al Gore. Hey, guys.
How's your carbon
Al Gore's
footprint doing
back.
today?
What?
Huh?
Yes. But first off, let's get right into MMOglider, guys, and all of its craziness.
Shouldn't
Okay,
exist.
so this is from MMOglider.com, so it's the correct definition. Glider is a tool that plays your World of Warcraft character for you, the way you want it. It grinds, it loots, it skins, it heals, it even farms soul shards.
Sounds like Burger King.
Without you. Yeah, it gives you burgers too, if you're AFK. So what do I, Vince, think about this? I think it's hogwash, to be honest. And I see it as a huge... Hogwarts. Harry Potter, a good one.
Huge problem for the real gamer.
It's a huge exploit, and I think if you want to play a game, you shouldn't have to exploit or cheat to play it. Now, Ryan, what do you think about MMOglider?
I think you guys are a bunch of assholes. Seriously. This is a hot, seductive, sexy tool. This is not going out and winning your PvP battles for you.
All right.
This is just helping you speed through the grind. Now, also, they have it billed on their site. If you care to do a little bit more reading there, son, they have it billed as helping to level up your alt character. In one of our previous casts, you guys both mentioned that you need alt characters to be viable in the arena, depending on how they tweak the characters.
Right, depending on the nerf of the week.
Yeah.
Right.
So the MMOglider will help you with alts. If you're using that as your primary, then, you know, big deal. You're the one who misses the content. You're the one who's not going to play through these lower levels and have the kind of fun that can be had.
Well, the problem is
having people pick on you.
What you see, though, is you see people not just using them for alts. If there was a way to make it so it can prove that only alts are using it to level,
who cares if
that'd
it's
be great.
Who
but
cares
the
if
problem
it's
is
mains?
they use it, and actually, in my opinion, this is a whole nother topic, but it hurts the economy because you have people use it to play the economy and to get as much gold as they can into mine. And you have people using it to play in battlegrounds, which give them honor points as well.
No, they
which is
can't
cheap
play in
when I gotta
battlegrounds
sit
with
down.
that. They can't.
Actually, they can. There's articles on that.
Okay. You mean have their guy move around so it looks like they're doing something?
Exactly.
Yeah, but they can get their asses spanked by
You
an enemy
can be
running
called
by.
AFK, yeah.
No, I mean spanked, as in the enemy catches up and smokes you.
That's okay. Your guy's still running around when you resurrect.
When you
he's getting
resurrect,
honor.
you'll be in the
He's getting
tunnel.
honor. And you know what? I swear to God, 100% of the time when I'm in an AV, just
Yeah.
watching TV and I don't want to play, let's just say AV, I just hold down my button and just move around so it looks like I'm moving so nobody says, this guy's AFK.
Okay, so there you go. You don't even have glider and you're exploiting it.
You know what?
Okay, the point
no,
is...
but it's not exploiting because I'm actually behind my computer pressing the keys.
He's
and
playing
moving.
the game.
I'm actually
He's
playing the game.
the way
What-
we make
I'm
you
actually
play.
being
You're
bored.
playing on words.
But I'm still being bored. It's not me
playing
out
your
having a
game.
party and drinking beer with the guys.
Okay.
I'm actually sitting behind my computer.
Who do you
Paul,
think?
back me up here.
You think anybody is really going to use MMOglider for battleground honor? Okay, they're
sure.
really going to. No, you know, I'll tell you what.
Not arena, but
if I w-
battleground,
if-
sure.
Yeah, not
if
arena,
I-
definitely
If I
not
was
arena.
playing,
You get
I'd
smoked.
set my level 70 glider boy off in some hot part of the world, grinding mobs, picking up gold. I mean, there's more to be made through that,
Yeah.
I think.
You're probably right. There is more to be made with that, but that's just another point. And I think
that's
that's
a small point. That's
but I thi-
hardly a point.
But I think even
Not even
doing
a
that
period.
is a huge exploit because while other people have to literally sit behind a computer for hours on end and go to mines and literally chop the mine up to grab their ore
Right.
or go grind mobs and get gold, these guys are using this program to do it for them while they're out having a good time.
Okay.
And to me, it's not fair.
All right. Well,
And that's why.
how about the fact that you have Chinese farmers paid a penny an hour to do the same exact thing? You
deal.
can't even talk to these guys. They just talk back, blah, blah, blah. You don't even know what the hell they're saying. Or maybe they'll give you some broken English smack talk back and send you on your
Yeah.
way.
What about them?
There's nothing you could do. So what's the difference truly between a Chinese farmer and an MMOglider farmer?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
All right,
It's already happening.
All right, for starters,
leveling the playing field
You could
via
you
software.
could annihilate at least a bunch of. You can annihilate or take out a bunch of them if you annihilate MMOglider as a whole.
A bunch.
There's not that many. There's not as many Chinese farmers.
Let's say 100,000 gliders were sold. Let's just say 100K were sold. How many people play WoW?
9 million are subscribed.
Okay.
Do that many play?
What percent is 100K? I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist.
Too much.
I mean, it's not even 1%. It's not even 1%.
I believe it's exactly 1%. Or a little more. 1.2.
It'd be 1% of a million. So it's like 0.01%. Right, Vince?
For what?
Oh, you ass. You just did the math. I saw you over there. Anyway.
No, I didn't do the math. I was clicking off the pages.
It's like 0.01%. And even if it's not, that's what we're saying. School's in session. I'm the teacher.
And you ate an apple.
And I ate an apple. Good boy. So 0.01% or something like that. What's the big deal?
The big deal is this: Chinese farmers are still behind the computer playing the game.
But
that's the difference. Even if there's 1 million Chinese farmers playing the game and actually sitting there for 8 hours straight.
0.1%.
Hold on. Even if there's 1 million.
0.1.
And they're all behind the computer. They're all still behind the computer, wasting their time in their life to make gold just like the rest of us do, rather than using a program to exploit it.
I get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, look. If I want to use Glider, let's say I want to play WoW again right now.
Yeah.
I would be happy to use Glider because I've already seen a lot of lower level
real
content.
quick, I think they call it MMOglider too because I think it's...
Yes. It was originally called WOWGlider.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. It was originally called WOWGlider.
Yeah, it was.
And because of these lawsuits that began somewhere in early 07 or late 06.
I think 07 or late 06.
They went to MMOglider. They used to have a different domain name.
Yeah.
So now it's the MMOglider just to avoid, I don't know, Blizzard and their lawsuits.
Right, so they can fight everybody for it later.
Right. But back to the point, Paul. How is this so bad? I mean, do you buy gold?
Well, I just told you why I think it's bad, and that's Vince. Paul, who do you agree with on this one?
It's bad simply because when you encounter these people in the game world, or I shouldn't even say a person, it's a character that's being ran by a computer. First of all, it's demoralizing for the person who actually works for their income in the game, for their gameplay, for their advancement. So you're basically, now you're not competing against other players, you're competing against a computer or a machine. You know, I love world PvP. So if I came across one of these glider chubbies out in the world, I'd want some PvP action. I'd want to get it on with this guy and beat him up. Again, demoralizing when you're playing a computer.
He can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
He can't, he can't defend himself, and you have a nasty little win for no reason. It was a worthless waste of time. You didn't defeat another human, which is why I play. And
but you jacked the little grind circuit.
Oh yeah, no, that feels good, but not as good as when I jump you. Some guy left his dude there and went away for 12 hours, and he comes back and he's just sitting there. Yeah, no, that's great, but it broke his cycle, and that's fine. But still, I mean, I'd rather jump you in a dark alley and take you out.
That sounds
while
like
you're
something
playing.
Dirty.
Nope. Bloodshed.
Dirty shed.
Next.
I think that in the economy too. Now, as far as I know, WoW does what they can to ban anybody who sells gold, kind of like Chinese farmers.
Yeah, they do.
And there's Americans who do it too. Heck,
Yeah.
I did it once, but at
What
the
the
same
hell's
time,
wrong
I
with
was sitting there
selling
for 8
gold?
hours. There's nothing wrong with selling gold.
He didn't say it was wrong. He just said what Blizzard does.
Yeah, so they do what they can to do that. Now, and that's why this litigation's in process between Glider and Blizzard is because they want to get rid of these guys who are trying to make easy money, free money,
Right.
sell it on eBay, well, not eBay, but let's say Craigslist,
about-
and make all this money without actually doing anything, period.
How about those who are legitimately trying to level another arena character?
No, arena character? Oh, okay.
So you want to have a mage, you set him on glide mode so you don't have to waste your time. This is
I still honestly think that you should have to go through the process of doing it. Otherwise, what you'd
agree.
have is some guy says, okay, mage might be the hot thing, the flavor of the month next month. Hunter might be the flavor of the month the following month. I'm going to go ahead and set up my account to level 5 guys. I don't have to do any work, period. And so he sets it up. So boom, next thing you know, he's got a level 70 mage. Next thing you know, he's got a level 70 hunter, all of which he never leveled himself. He had a program do it all while he was having fun. While all of us are getting burnt out actually without the program leveling.